Kevin Durant joins Warriors. Kevin Durant lost a 3-1 lead to the Warriors, then signed with them weeks later, July 4th, 2016. Kevin Durant shook the league. After blowing a 3-1 lead to Golden State, he joined them. Fans melted down. Jerseys burned. But the Warriors? Unstoppable. They went 67-15. KD averaged 25 points on 50% shooting. In the finals, he torched Cleveland for 35 a night and won Finals MVP. They cruised through the playoffs 16-1. He won another ring the next year. 2 finals, 2 MVPs, endless debate. His move sparked the super team era, shifted fan loyalty, and forever changed how we view championships. Love it or hate it, it worked. Chris Paul. Trade vetoed. Chris Paul was headed to the Lakers until the NBA stopped the trade with one phrase. December 8, 2011. A blockbuster 3-team deal was in place. Chris Paul to the Lakers, Paul to Houston. 4 players and a pick to New Orleans. Then David Stern, acting as Hornets owner, vetoed it. Why? Basketball reasons. Other owners didn't want another Lakers super team. Days later, CP3 went to the Clippers. The Lakers spiraled. Lamar Odom demanded a trade. Dwight and Nash flopped. That veto reshaped the West, launched Lob City, and sparked conspiracy theories that still echo. One sentence stopped a dynasty before it started. The phrase basketball reasons became NBA code for power, control, and chaos. Isaiah Thomas, Dream Team, snub. Isaiah Thomas was a 2-time champion, but left off the greatest team ever. In 1992, the Dream Team made history, but Isaiah Thomas wasn't on it. A 2-time NBA champ, Finals MVP, and one of the league's top point guards, left off. Rumors say Michael Jordan, still bitter about the Pistons' walk-off and dirty play, didn't want him. Stockton and Magic made the roster. Chuck Daly, Isaiah's coach, stayed silent. Marketing mattered, chemistry mattered, and Thomas didn't fit the image. The Dream Team dominated. But Isaiah's absence still sparks debates. He had the resume, he had the rings, but politics, not performance, wrote him out of the greatest squad ever. Jeremy Lin, Linsanity. Jeremy Lin came off the couch and turned into a global superstar in 2 weeks. Jeremy Lin was undrafted, slept on a teammate's couch, and barely clinging to a roster spot. Then came February 4th, 2012. He dropped 25 against the Nets and kept going. In 12 starts, he averaged over 22 points and nearly 9 assists. He hit a buzzer beater in Toronto, torched the Lakers for 38. New York won 8 of those games. Linsanity took over. Hashtags exploded. So did global viewership. For a few weeks, Jeremy Lin was the most talked about player on earth. It wasn't just basketball. It was identity, chaos, and a story nobody saw coming. We Believe Warriors, 2007 playoff run. The 8-seed Warriors didn't just win. They destroyed a 67-win Dallas juggernaut. In 2007, the Warriors slipped into the playoffs at 42-40, ending a 12-year drought. Nobody expected much until they shocked the top-seeded Mavericks in round 1. Baron Davis averaged over 25 points. Steven Jackson locked up Dirk. Oracle Arena turned into a war zone. The Warriors' wild pace, non-stop threes, and undersized chaos flipped the series. They became the first 8-seed ever to win a best-of-7 against a 1-seed. The run ended against Utah, but the message landed. The We Believe squad didn't just win, they inspired a blueprint. And that jersey still hits different today. 1999 Knicks, Finals, run. The 8-seed Knicks fought through chaos and made the NBA Finals without their best player. The 1999 Knicks entered the playoffs as the 8th seed in a lockout-shortened season. They had no momentum until Allen Houston hit a game winner to eliminate Miami. Then they swept Atlanta, took down Indiana, even after Patrick Ewing tore his Achilles. Latrell Sprewell stepped up. Marcus Camby dominated the paint. Larry Johnson's 4-point play became a New York legend. Jeff Van Gundy literally clung to Alonzo Mourning's leg. They lost to the Spurs in the finals, but the grit, the heart, the drama, pure Knicks. It wasn't a fluke. It was one of the toughest playoff runs ever. Thunder Big Three: Durant, Westbrook, Harden era. The Thunder had 3 future MVPs, but broke it up before the dynasty ever began. From 2009 to 2012, the Oklahoma City Thunder had Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden, 3 future MVPs, all under 24. In 2012, they reached the finals. Durant led the league in scoring. Westbrook was electric. Harden ran the second unit like a starter. They beat the Spurs, but lost to Miami. Then Harden wanted a bigger role and a bit more money. OKC said no. He was traded. The core never returned. That trio once dropped 110 points in a single game. It could have been a decade-long dynasty. Instead, it became the ultimate what if. Nate Robinson, dunk contest legend. Nate Robinson was 5 feet 9 inches, but won the dunk contest 3 times against Giants. Nate Robinson wasn't supposed to fly, but in 2006, he jumped over 5 feet 7 inches legend Spud Webb and won his first dunk title. In 2009, he did it again, leaping over 6 feet 11 inches Dwight Howard dressed as Superman. Nate wore green. Crypto Nate was born. In 2010, he won a 3rd time, beating DeMar DeRozan with a reverse off the backboard jam. Nate was the first to ever win 3 dunk contests. It wasn't just the hops. It was the drama, the showmanship, the timing. At 5 feet 9 inches, he turned every dunk into a statement. You don't have to be tall to own the air. Derrick Rose, youngest MVP. At just 22, Derrick Rose didn't ask for the league. He took it. In 2011, Derrick Rose became the youngest MVP in NBA history, just 22 years and 191 days old. He led the Bulls to a 62-20 record, averaging 25 points, 7.7 assists, and 4.1 rebounds. He won 113 out of 121 first-place votes. His field goal percentage, 44.5%. His free throw rate, 85.8%. The Bulls made the Eastern Conference Finals. His PER hit 23.5. His win shares reached 15.6. Quiet, explosive, relentless. Rose didn't flex. He delivered. The MVP wasn't just numbers. It was belief. A Chicago kid brought the Bulls back, and he did it without fear. LeBron James. Finals cramps. LeBron James dropped 33 points. Then the Heat broke him before the Heat could win. Game 1 of the 2014 NBA Finals. The Spurs arena, AC failed. Temperatures hit 90 degrees. LeBron James had 33 points before his body gave out. 4th quarter, cramps hit. He tried to check back in, but his legs locked. Fans saw him carried off. Takes flew in. People called him soft, weak. But this wasn't mental. It was physical shutdown. Without LeBron, the Heat collapsed. Spurs took the game. The moment became one of the weirdest finals controversies ever. He was literally overheating. Still, critics roasted him for being human. He didn't quit. His body did. Patrick Ewing, the frozen envelope. Patrick Ewing's draft to the Knicks sparked a conspiracy theory the NBA still hasn't escaped. In 1985, the Knicks won the first ever NBA draft lottery and landed Patrick Ewing. But fans noticed something strange. One envelope hit the side of the spinning drum, creating a visible crease. Some claim it was chilled beforehand, so Commissioner David Stern could feel for it. The idea? The league wanted Ewing in New York to revive its biggest market. The Knicks got their star. The NBA got ratings. But to this day, no investigation ever happened, whether it was rigged or just lucky. That moment became the most debated draft pick in league history.